Hey guys, we're gonna talk about how to draw a cord gas. This is my made by me umbilical cord. So after delivery, you're gonna get a cord segment. This can happen in the delivery room or in the operating room. They should be clamped on both sides. If it's not clamped on both sides, it won't work. Here is our Provent arterial blood sampling kit. Make sure you have gloves on and eye protection so you don't get anything splashed back. Do not lose anything in this kit. All of the things in here you need or could need. It has an extra needle, you can set that aside. It comes with a needle on here. And this is a really important piece which often gets misplaced. When you're looking at the umbilical cord, there's two kinds of vessels. We have two arteries and one vein. The arteries are smaller, the vein is larger. That's a good way of remembering which is which. When you're drawing a gas, you always want to draw from the artery because it tells you what the fetal blood is, where the vein is telling you maternal blood. So it's not actually helpful after delivery because we want to see what the baby is doing at the time of delivery. Cord gases are really important, especially in litigation, because it tells us at what point the injury could have been with baby, whether it was in utero or after delivery. Here is your syringe that comes with our gas kit. It does contain heparin. A very, very important part is you want to push the plunger all the way down, expelling all the air. By doing that, you're also pushing the heparin into the needle. You can uncap, put the cap aside, and then you want to look at your cord. You can twist it and turn it and try to find a portion of the cord where the artery looks like it has a lot of blood. Big areas with lots of wart and jelly you want to avoid just because they can get in the way. You want to get nice and close, bevel up, and you want to go at a 45-degree angle. You want to go just into the vessel, and then you want to pull your plunger back. Here at our lab, they require between 0.3 and 0.5 for blood to run the sample. I would shoot for 0.5. You're going to have best results on getting a good accurate sample if you get to 0.5, but you don't need more than that. If that vessel collapses, you can go to another location and try again and get a little bit more if you don't have that 0.5. After that, you want to take your needle, place it into this red cap, and then you can remove the sharp. That way you're not touching the sharp. And the last step is you want to place this filter needle in. Not the last step. If there's any kind of air bubble in here, they will not take it. So you want to push, push, push all those air bubbles out until the blood hits the filter. The filter has a little device on top where the air will get pushed out. But if there's any blood in here, it won't work. So with that being said, your sample is now collected. You have your biohazard bag. Next step is you want to label it. In a delivery situation where there's an emergency, we need this right away. You can label it with a mom sticker, handwritten on there. You need it to say baby of, baby girl of, Olivia Barron, date of birth, if your patient's name Olivia Barron. You want to place it in there. It has to go down on ice and it needs to get run within 15 minutes. So I'm putting it in here. First, I put the ice on top with a cup of ice. And you, if you're in the operating room, you can call out to have another staff member run this down. It needs to be run stat. After you're completed, you want to gather all your little things and make sure you dispose of them properly. After that, the segment can get thrown away and your clamps can be put in their designated places. Again, make sure you never, ever, ever send a needle down on this syringe. They will not run it. And make sure the filter cap is left on when you run it. If you take the filter cap out after you've expressed the air, all the blood will leak into the bag and the sample will be lost. That's it.